Jimmy G did not pass his physical with the Raiders. Jimmy G underwent foot surgery after signing with the Raiders, and the actual signing with his contract was delayed because of it. The Raiders included a clause in his contract called the addendum G, which allows the Raiders to terminate the contract if Jimmy G has any injuries to that left foot, which he had surgery on. If Jimmy G does pass his physical, plays at least one game, and does not re-injure that foot this season, the clause is taken away. The Raiders removed $11.25 million of Jimmy G's signing bonus as a result of this clause. Jimmy G suffered a foot injury week 13 last season against the Dolphins and did not play for the rest of the season, even with the 49ers having quarterback injuries to Trey Lance and Brock Purdy. I will say this. I understand Tom Brady is going in as an investor for the Las Vegas Raiders. But don't get it twisted. If Jimmy G cannot play this year, they are not going into the season with Brian Hoyer as their starting quarterback. There's no way Davante Adams is going to go into the season. He didn't even want to play with Jimmy G. Do you really believe he wants to play with Brian Hoyer? I don't think that's happening. If Jimmy G does not get better, if his foot or his ankle is not ready for the season this year, and they drop his contract, I'm telling you right now, Tom Brady will come out of retirement and play at least a year. He will save Josh McDaniels' tail. I'm telling you. Why would he go and buy and invest into the Las Vegas Raiders? Why would he do that? I know everybody says, well, Al Davis, and if they ever sell it, it's going to probably make him double. I don't think Tom Brady cares about the money. Tom Brady is a multi-millionaire. He just signed a 10-year, $350 million TV deal. You think he cares if he invests $100 million, he's going to make double the amount back for it? I don't think he cares. I think the whole point of him buying into a team is because he wants to be a part of that team.
And one thing we know that he hasn't lost is his desire to play football either.
No.
And there's no illegal move that this would be if he were to buy stake in the Raiders like he has and then become a player on that team. Now, again, they still have to make the contracts work with the cap space and all that. But like you said, I don't think Brady's going to take a lot of money to play anyway at this point. Jimmy G got a $25 million a year contract, and they'll manage the money.
If he owns the team, I don't know how he can maneuver that ownership. Maybe he puts it into somebody else. He can't put in his wife. He's not married anymore.
Right.
And I don't know if any of the owners will let him put it into any of his kids' name. Maybe his father or his parents. But if he owns a piece of the team, why would he care if he was making any money? If the team is selling out games and selling out hot dogs and hamburgers and everything like that, Tom Brady's making money because Tom Brady is the star quarterback. So I absolutely believe that he can make it work, and the NFL would make it work, even if he's the owner of the team. But the only thing is, does that 10-year, $350 million contract become null and void? Now, he already said he's not going to be a broadcaster this year. He's going to wait until 2024, which means maybe he believes he has a chance to come back this year. I thought it was the Dolphins, but now that he's buying stake in the Las Vegas Raiders, why would he go and play for the Dolphins when he could play for his own team?
Well, the Dolphins would be illegal if he has stock in the Raiders. They cannot do that, but he could play for the Raiders. He's an employee, he's on ownership of that team, so he can end up playing again. If he does come back, that'll be the craziest sports story maybe we've ever seen if he comes back.
I don't care that he sat down with Sports Illustrated and he said he has no interest in playing ever again. That is a ploy. How many times have we heard players that he has played with and they have said, even when Tom Brady says he means it, it doesn't mean that he means it. We've heard Julian Edelman say that. We've heard Gronkowski say it, because the truth is he wants to spend time with his kids. But if he wants to spend time with his kids, why would he go into ownership with the Las Vegas Raiders? He's got to be an owner. He wants to be around the game. So I really do believe if Jimmy Garoppolo is not 100% healthy, I wouldn't be surprised that Tom Brady comes back.